We're here to kickstart an effort to force a vote on the Protect America's Workforce Act, which would overturn President Trump's executive order from back in March that ended collective bargaining rights for more than 1 million Americans. We know if this bill comes to the House floor, we can win. We have 222 co-sponsors, including 7 Republicans. More than enough to pass the bill, but so far, no willingness to bring it to the floor from Republican leadership. I know that everyone who co-sponsored this legislation, no matter what their party is, did so because they believe that workers' rights are worth protecting. They know that when workers collectively bargain, the result is a fairer workplace with dignity and respect. And they know this order undermines core American values and leaves workers open to unfair treatment and political interference. So we're here today with my colleagues and with union leaders representing hundreds of thousands of workers to deliver a simple message. Let's just have a vote. That's why we're calling on all members of Congress to sign a discharge petition to bring this bill to the floor. The American people are watching. If every member who signed on to this bill would join us, we could overturn this union-busting action and show America that this body will protect workers' rights no matter what.
Organized labor is facing an unprecedented assault right now as a result of the extreme actions of Donald Trump and his administration, targeting unions, targeting federal government employees, targeting organized labor in an extraordinary way. Given the unwillingness of Republican leadership to allow the House to work its will, there is another way. And so we're encouraging everyone who has supported this legislation or who has expressed support for everyday Americans, working class Americans, and the organized labor movement to sign this discharge petition so we can protect the freedom to organize, protect the path toward the American dream that has always been made far more viable by organized labor.
Congress granted collective bargaining rights for federal employees decades ago, and they have been upheld for years by the administrations of both parties, Republicans and Democrats. And now thousands of workers have had those rights taken away. I want to be very clear. This action is clear retaliation and union busting, plain and simple, and it's a threat to organized labor and workers everywhere.
March 27, 2025 was the worst day in our union's 100-year history. Citing national security as a pretext, the president unleashed the largest attack on labor unions in the U.S. history. As a veteran and former local president at an Army depot in Alabama, I know firsthand the strong union ties that makes the workforce safer and more efficient. Claiming collective bargaining harms national security is a ruse to silence the hardworking federal employees. Now is the time to act. And if you support federal workers, I submit to you it's time to sign the petition. If you support veterans, who make up 1/3 of the workforce, if you support human rights in the workplace, I submit to you that it's time to sign the petition. Workers, the labor movement, and the country is watching. I want to let you know that we are all watching, and we're waiting for you to do the right thing.